Okay, before the game, J.J. Redick stormed out of the presser after a question about substitution. He took offense to a question that basically asked if he would lean on his assistant coaches when it comes to helping with substitution. Are you saying that because I'm inexperienced and that it was inexperienced decision that I made, you don't think I talk to my assistants about substitutions every single time out? That's a weird assumption. He stormed out.
I would have stormed out too. Yes, I have no choice. Yes, I talk to my assistants. Hell, my assistants know too. We don't have a choice.
How many times, let me ask you a question, Ocho. How many times have J.J. Redick been a coach in the NBA? I think that's a very valid question because he is inexperienced as a coach.
You know what?
And it's all he had to do, because if he leaned on his coaches, yes, I lean on my coaches. That's a part of, like, when we have a timeout, we group together. So what do you think? How does Rui look? How does Doe look? How does LeBron look? First of all, that's LeBron and Luka are they already set LeBron at the 6-minute mark. You coming out to get a blow for 2 to 3 minutes. We're gonna put you back in. Luka, if it's really good and we're up 10, 12, you might come out the last minute of the first quarter. Right. So that way we can steal an extra minute or so because we get the TV timeout. So you get 1 minute there, you get another minute or two there, and then we're going to let you sit for 4 minutes. So we're going to steal some time. Everybody else is on a rotation like, okay, hey, pull him, get in. But I don't think, but you can't get mad when people ask you questions, Ocho. That's a part about being a coach.
I understand it, even though being a coach, but also being a reporter, it's about watching the game. Also being a reporter, it's about understanding, well, hell, we are in a position, if I'm a Laker reporter, damn, we do got to keep Luka them in there. We do got to have them play all 4 quarters because we're not getting nothing.
Now, they don't look at the game like that, Ocho. My job is to ask you questions. What's going on?
I understand. I'm just seeing it from the lens on both sides.
No, you see it from the lens of the player, and you get upset that somebody questioned the coach.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. I mean,
you got to realize most of these reporters, Ocho, have never played. They've never been in the huddle. They've never had to sub. And so we athletes look at the game totally different than the layperson or the casual fan, especially if we're professionals. We understand. Well, why'd you call that dumb play? You think I called it because I didn't want to get no yards? Right. Hey, what's the play we got that's gonna lose us 4 yards? Yep, call that one. What's that play that we got, that pick that's gonna call Joe to airball that shot or dribble the ball out of bounds? Yeah, that's the play I want to run out of this timeout. Right. Of course not.
Normally your assistant coaches, and now it's a lot of them nowadays, but normally your assistant coaches stay in the head coach's ear. You have a head assistant, and he keeps coach intact as far as, okay, look, Ocho done been out there 12 straight minutes. We might need to give him a blow. You know what I mean? So normally your assistant is always an extension of the head, and he normally
probably Scotty Brooks. I'm thinking Scotty Brooks is his lead, and then Nate is number 2.
So they may tell you like, well, Unc got 4 fouls. You know what I mean? Like we might want to take him out, give him a break. So for him to go with them guys for that extended period of time, he probably was just like, forget it. Yeah, I don't think he had no trust in any of those guys coming off that bench. He felt he was going to go with his big guns, and he stuck with it.
Yeah.
Dang. But hey, Anthony Edwards.
But as a coach, you know this. When it goes well, you're a genius. Yes, when it doesn't go well, you're gonna get second guessed. Mm-hmm. That's how it is. That's a part of it. You know, if somebody asks you play a quarterback, and somebody asks you what you saw, you can't say I saw what you saw. I hope you didn't see what I see, because I did. Look, in this down and distance, this area of the field, this is what they normally play. I thought I had this. Guy made a great play. You know, they study film too. They get paid. Yeah. You know they play other players. Mm-hmm. I was quick to tell my coaches that. I tell Mike that all the time. I say, hey, you know that guy got paid too now, right? He picked up his check on Monday just like I did. So don't think, hey, I'm the only one getting paid and they just found this guy, he jumped on the back of a truck somewhere. Nah, bro, he in the NFL too. He here for a reason. Because sometimes I think coaches realize, hey, and I tell this all the time, Joe, anybody in a professional league has the ability to make anybody else in a professional league look bad. Mm-hmm. I don't care if it's the best basketball player against the whatever somebody might think is the worst. He still can light his ass up.
Absolutely.
A receiver that you're like, man, who is this kid? Hold up, what game was that? Lad McConkey.
Woo.
Remember that playoff game? He was cooking Ocho.
Cooking, boy.
Get everybody the business.
You were cooking. Yeah. See, that's what I tried to tell Joe.
What?
That's what I tried to tell Joe. I tried to tell him, you take one of the better athletes of all time. I'm talking about me playing you one-on-one.
Oh man, here we go.
You feel? Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you, when I go by you, it's the reason why they call you ISO, because you're gonna be by your damn self trying to guard. Hey, this ain't what you want.
You're gonna need plenty of help, brother. Trust me.
Huh?
You're gonna need plenty of help.
You trust me. Once I get you out there in space, at the top of the key, it's a wrap. I get it. I put the ball on the floor. Listen, I'm gonna get my shot. I'm gonna get to my spots. Mid-range.
I seen you play. I seen you play already.
What you talking about? No, you ain't seen me. Well, if you saw me play, you know you can't do nothing with me.
In the words of Florida Evans, damn. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Nightcap. Y'all know me. I am your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe. The guy that's coming into your screen is my co-host, Liberty City legend, the Bingo Ring of Fame honoree, the Pro Bowler, the All-Pro, that's Chad Ochocinco Johnson. And because he wanted to cash in on his dinner, he wasn't supposed to come on until Friday. He like, hey, I want to come on tonight. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Arkansas's own ISO Joe Johnson. Good to have you on, Joe. Please make sure you hit the subscribe button. Please make sure you hit the like button and go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for your continued support. Thank you guys for being so accepting of Joe. He's done an unbelievable job. We look forward to having him in the fall full-time as our regular basketball contributor. But thank you for all your support and your continued support. Make sure you go check out Shai by Laportier. Now, if you cannot find it in a city or state near you, order it online. We'll ship it directly to your door. It's the best tasting BSOP on the market. It's tried and true, and it's been tested by you, the consumer. So we'll ship it to you. Please drink responsibly and stay safe while you're out there. Check out my media company page on all of its platforms, Shay Media, and my clothing company, 84, with 84 being spelled out. That link is pinned in the chat. Supplies are limited, so get yours while supplies last, because once they're gone, they are gone. Tickets for our Not Safe for Work tour are on sale. Our 8 stops goes as follows: Baltimore, Philly, Charlotte, LA, Miami, NYC, Chicago, and we'll close things out in Detroit. Tickets can be found at shayshaymedia.com/tour. shayshaymedia.com/tour. That link is pinned in the chat also. Can't wait till you see our guest lineup. Hey, it's going to be really, really fun. Make sure if we're in a city near you, come out and check out your favorite Unc and Ocho. You won't miss it. You don't want to miss it. Go get your tickets now. The T-Wolves knock out the Lakers. Guys, I was pressed for time. What I meant to say, Lakers going home in 5. That's what I meant. But y'all don't let me finish my thoughts. Don't let me finish my sentences. If somebody would have told me, Joe, that Ant-Man was going to struggle shooting the ball tonight and they were going to win this game because Rudy Gobert was going to be one of the few guys in a playoff game to have a 20-20 game, I would have said, okay, I like that. Rudy Gobert came into the game averaging 3 points and 6 rebounds on the night. And he gave you 27 and 24. He gave you 9 offensive rebounds. They had 18 offensive rebounds. They crushed the Lakers on the glass, 54-37, 18-8 on the offensive end, 36-29 on the defensive end, for a total of 54 for the Wolves, 37 for the Lakers. And you get Ant-Man shooting 5 of 19 for 15 points. You got Jaden Daniels that was in foul trouble. He ended up fouling out with only 8 points. Mike Conley did hit a big 3 down the stretch, but he only had 8 points. But again, it was the undoing of their bench. They got 22 points from their bench. The Lakers got 4. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to turn it over to you, Joe. J.J. Stubborn. For him not to play Jackson Hayes, to play Maxi Kleber, who hadn't played, I don't know the last time he played, and you play him. And a lot of these guys, like I'm saying, I'm not saying it would have made a difference, but it's like, don't play the guy at all after Rudy because you put LeBron at the 4. You're so small. You're really, really small because LeBron is 6'9", so LeBron is the tallest guy you got, and Rudy just was playing tap, 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 tap. What did you like? How were the Wolves able to win this game on the road in a hostile environment?
I think the T-Wolves really knew it was at stake tonight. Knowing that they wanted to try to go and get this over with. The Lakers looked so lethargic on to start the game. It's like
they did.
T-Wolves,
no sense of urgency.
T-Wolves had all the energy. They had the sense of urgency as if they was on the brink. You know what I mean? And they kind of controlled the whole entire game. It wasn't one time in the game where I thought the Lakers, even though they made their little surge at the end of the third,
got a 1-point lead.
But I never felt threatened that they was gonna win the game. I'm gonna be honest. They just had no fluidity offensively, no chemistry. It was just pick and roll, try to exploit Bron in the post, and man, even though Ant-Man didn't shoot well, I thought he put a lot of pressure on those guys, and Rudy won the game for you. This is why you probably put Dorian Finney-Smith at the 5 because you really want to eliminate Rudy. You want to get him to where he can't play. Because he's bound to have a game like this to where he can win you a game. And tonight, I mean, man, everything was falling his way from the lobs, the putbacks, just being aggressive. Randall, probably I give him the game, but I know Rudy was special tonight. But Randall, they have no answer for him when they run the pick and roll and get a mismatch. Even if they play great defense, he's still banging them one time, getting to a great shot. You know what I mean? Yeah. So their interior just has no presence, and we knew this coming into the playoffs. We knew they had no interior presence, and tonight showed, man. They got wore down in this series, and the young T-Wolves took advantage, man, of a wounded animal because they didn't have it.
Ocho, you and I talked about this, Ocho. I said, Ocho, they don't have a big. Yeah. I said, if they run into somebody with a big that can punish them, I was looking at it from a standpoint, well, okay, if they run into Jokic, or if they run it, and I'm trying to think of the big that was in there, maybe if they run into Saint Shagun. But I wasn't thinking about Rudy Gobert because I don't think of Rudy Gobert as an offensive weapon. This was Rudy Gobert's 27 points, playoff career high, 24 rebounds, playoff career high. Ocho, I'm gonna let you have it after this. Sir. Players with at least 25 points and 20 rebounds on 75% field goal shooting. How you like these names? Shaquille O'Neal, Wilt Chamberlain, Moses Malone, Ho Grant, Wes Unseld, Rudy Gobert. Shaq, MVP. Wilt, 4 times MVP. Moses, 3-time MVP. Ho Grant was a very important cog to a championship in Chicago and at the Lakers. Wes Unseld, he just happened to be Rookie of the Year and MVP in the same season, but also in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. I thought it was great tonight. I thought Rudy was great. He's in there with some of the greats now. And he gave the Lakers, he gave them problems tonight, Unc and Ocho. They had no, but I thought he played great off of Randall and Edwards. You know what I mean? Meaning by their aggression, getting to the basket, whether it's him getting put, that kind of got him going because he scored.
It opened him up because now you come to help. Guy gets beat, you go to help. You see him lob it. Because here's the thing: they didn't run that one play. All he did was he caught lobs and he got it off the rim and dunked it.
And he got something early. He got a couple easy layups and dunks early, which kind of got him going, and he kind of carried that throughout the whole night. And defensively, he was a monster, blocking shots, altering shots, and offensively, he was just a cleanup man.
Yeah.
What you think, Ocho?
Hey, listen, not only was it a cleanup man, to piggyback on what Joe talked about, listen, when you get cut and they tell you not to get in the ocean, they tell you not to get in the ocean for a reason. Because once sharks smell blood in the water, boy, they coming to get you. And the Timberwolves they smell blood tonight. A game like this, 3-1, you got to put some type of effort, some type of intensity going forward. The Lakers came out flat. They came out flat. The Wolves had already beat them at home before. So coming into that hostile environment, they already got confidence because listen, we've already done it before. So what's the chance that we can do it again? The likelihood is probably good. Even with Anthony Edwards not having the type of game he has to have, you have the unlikely person that comes out and wins a game for you. Rudy Gobert, he dominated both ends of the court, neutralizing LA drives, he feasted on second chance points. Okay, looking bad. It's looking bad.
The Pistons go to New York and beat the Knicks. Cade Cunningham, 24 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. Asur Thompson, 22 points on 8 of 10 field goals. 7 rebounds, 2 blocks. Tobias Harris, 17, 8, 4 blocks. Jalen Duren, 9 points, 14 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 blocks. The game is really, really close. The Pistons have scored 421 points. The Knicks, 429. Rebounds, 180. Pistons are dominating this category. 182 to 148, plus 34. 3-pointers made, 44 for the Pistons, 47 for the Knicks. Turnovers. Had it not been for turnovers, Detroit might have won this series, Joe. 70 turnovers to 46, points in the paint, 176 to 180 in favor of the Knicks. But the games have been very, very close.
Yeah.
And who knows, had they called that foul Sunday, we might be having a different conversation today.
Yeah, we might be. Even with them squandering away the 21-point lead, with letting the Knicks go on their 21-0 nothing run. But I think this has been an even series. These are two teams who are pretty even to me, if you ask me. But Detroit is just so gritty. The biggest discrepancy, what I see, is in the free throws. Detroit shot 16 for 27 tonight. The Knicks shot 16 for 27 with 59%, and Detroit was 26 for 36 from the line. The Knicks missed 11 free throws. The Knicks missed 11 free throws, shooting 59% from the line. You lose by 1. You're like, damn. They out there competing, man. I think Detroit has kind of wore the Knicks down a little bit, if you just want me to be honest. Like, this is a bruising series. You look at Brunson. I didn't think he was going to come back for the game in Detroit, but he did, and they end up winning. And I think it's just kind of, as the games go on, I think it kind of wears them down. That's why I say early in the series, you want to pick them up full court, bump and grind, all that. By the time we get to game 6, 5, 7, he's going to be broke down a little bit.
No.
Yeah.
Tibbs don't wore him down during the regular season, playing in 43, 44 minutes a night during the regular season. That's what wore him down. And
it don't stop, because in the playoffs, it continues. It's not like it stops in the playoffs. You know what I mean? He only got a rotation of 7, 8 guys, and you ain't got really.
That's in the regular season. He might cut that down to 6 in the postseason.
So, all they guys were pretty average today. They didn't have nobody who kind of, stepped up and separated themselves to, be able to pull this win off. Yeah. But this one, I think this one going 7, man, and I got Detroit pulling out in 7.
Whoa. You got Detroit.
I got Detroit winning this one, Joe.
Man, listen, the Knicks are not going to lose this. I know they squandered tonight. Listen, the Knicks had, 13 turnovers. They missed 11 free throws. Nigga, Jalen Brunson and Karl-Anthony Towns, they were 9 for 30, shooting tonight. Brunson only scoring 16. I think, Towns had 17. I think it was more so the turnovers. Even though they barely lost, I don't think Jalen Brunson has another game like this. He's not going to have another game like this. This was the down game for him, scoring 17, 16 tonight. But I don't see them losing this game. Losing this series. It was just a bad night tonight. It was a bad night.
They tired, man. They look woe down to me. I'm gonna be honest with you. And to play another, got to go back to Detroit now, and play in Detroit. Travel. I think Detroit doing what they want as far as wearing them down. Making this a long series. It's gonna be in Detroit's favor.
Yeah,
I don't know.
If you look at the bench. Schroeder is coming in, giving them great minutes.
Nice.
Malik Beasley is giving them tremendous minutes. They had 26 bench points. They outscored them on the bench 19. So they outscored them 26 to 19 on the bench, and you see the difference in the ball game. But I think when Schroeder comes in, he does a great job. He gets Cade Cunningham off the ball. He's making timely shots. He's distributing the ball. Malik Beasley's coming in, making some timely threes. I love Asur Thompson. I love the way he plays. He's aggressive. He can. And he's a two-way player. He can pick you up full court. He can put the ball on the floor, get to the rim. He's rebounding. This day, JB Bickerstaff has done an unbelievable job with this team. And you can see why he was in the running for Coach of the Year. I get Kenny Atkinson won. I got no problem with that. They were the best team in the East, record-wise, from start to finish. But what JB Bickerstaff has done with this team, and to get them into the 6th seed and get them in a situation where they could possibly get out of the first round, he's done a heck of a job, and he should be commended. Because these young guys, now they get one more piece. I still believe they're a piece away from truly contending. But they got some young guys. They got 45 rebounds. They got out rebounded a little bit, but you've got a 7-foot cat, you got a 6'11", 7-foot Mitchell Robinson, and they just got the one big. But give those guys credit. I thought they were gritty. And even though when the Knicks went on that run and passed them up, that's a young team on the road, and they kept it together. They kept their poise, and they ended up coming back, going their own run, take the lead, and never look back.
They were special, man. They were special. You're gonna have to give, you're gonna have to look out for Detroit. Give them credit. I don't think K didn't play a great game. He was 6 for 17 from the field, but for the most part, he controlled the game. I love his aggression.
Yes,
12 free throws, made 11 of them. So it lets me know, he ain't just selling for jobs.
He aggressive.
Getting to the cup. But yeah, like you say, the Thompson kid, 8 for 10. Him getting to the line, he was 6 for 12 from the line, but he's being aggressive as well. So, Detroit has enough to advance out this series. They just got to be poised and patient, especially down the stretch and closing these games.
That's the difference.
Hold on.
Go ahead, Ocho.
Hey, hold on, man, because this is the second time I heard Joe say this, and not only you saying that Detroit is gonna close this series out in 7, but you're saying it with confidence. Like, how much do you really believe in the Pistons? I'm just curious.
I believe in them a lot, Ocho. They young, they ready for the moment. They understand the moment. I mean, they didn't win in the Garden and won 2 games, bro.
I mean, we talk about big body Brunson, right? Karl Anthony Towns, Josh Hart.
Yeah.
You sure about that?
Yeah, them boys nice. They play hard. I like it. But I think they won down, Ocho. I'm gonna be honest with you, man.
Okay. Well, I'm saying you willing to put some money on that? Or
oh man, I know you probably still owe Unc, man. I don't even know if I
ain't no problem. He still do.
I'm sorry to bring up somebody, get in somebody else's pocket, but it's hard for me to bet with you, brother. I'm sorry. I don't know what you want from me.
Come on. All right, check this out. Let's bet 5,200. Bet 5,200.
Who, me and you? Yeah. Nah, I'm cool.
Hey, Joe, he trying to move his debt on to you.
Yeah, hey, nah, I ain't going, Ocho. You can try somebody else, bro. hey, Ocho, I might have something for you though. They got this pickleball tournament, man, and I need a pickleball partner.
Oh,
Uncle, I know you ain't gonna do nothing with them hips. You ain't gonna move around with.
Nah, I ain't got nothing for you. I got bad hips and bone on bone in my left
Ocho,
knee.
Ocho, 100 grand to the winning team, Ocho.
Oh, well, who
man, they gonna beat the hell out y'all.
Well, who am I play?
You gonna play with me?
Hey, Joe, boy,
they gonna beat the hell out y'all. See, he don't even know you his partner.
Hold on. Hey, Joe, boy, you seen me play tennis, right?
Nah, I ain't seen.
Boy, listen, I'm telling you, I lie for you before I lie to you. Now I can play some tennis. The clips, you can see the clips. I know Unc can vouch for me. People in the chat can vouch for me. I played tennis growing up. I'm very good at tennis. So switching to pickleball, hey, I'm gonna be all over the court, right? I'm telling you.
Joe, you just asked that man. You say, "Hey, Ocho, come down here and play this. You got this pickleball tournament."
Yeah, I thought it was solo. I thought it was solo.
No, Ocho say, "Who team I'm on?"
Yeah. Hey. Hold on, what's the date? Let me know. I'm gonna be ready.
Ocho, it's in the Hamptons though, Ocho. It's
what's
in the Hamptons.
Sag Harbor, upstate.
Upstate who?
Don't worry about it, Joe.
Hold on. Wait. I'm learning about history. I'm learning about my history. What the Hamptons?
It's upstate New York.
Oh, that's right there. How far is that from the Bronx? Like Queens?
How far that is?
You got a helicopter?
Nah, I ain't getting on the helicopter out there.
You could drive. It's probably. I'm assuming it's probably a couple of hours.
A couple,
maybe an hour and a half. Yeah.
Hey,
okay.
Hey, but your lateral movement like that, you like that?
Boy, you ain't that. Boy, you better go. You better YouTube me, boy. These feet don't play. Hey, listen. I play tennis on the big court. My lateral movement is phenomenal. It's like I'm still 22 years old, right? But then you think about pickleball, the court is so small, so it takes me to get from one end to the other if I'm playing solo in like 3 steps.
Yeah.
So my short area quickness is still there. Nothing has really changed. I'm still real twitchy. So I'm excited. Just let me know the date so I can block those off.
I got you.
I'm ready.
Yeah, we're gonna get to
Yeah. Wait, how much? We win 100,000.
It's 90 minutes. It's 90 minutes. It's a 90-minute
Yeah,
drive.
we
Oh, that ain't bad. The
A
Hamptons,
lot, but most people, Ocho, most people take the helicopter.
No, because that sound like it costs too much. I drive. I can get a rental car for $60.
I promise you, if you got a house in the Hamptons, you're not worried about no cost of no helicopter. You probably own the helicopter.
Hey, hold on, wait, time out. Hold on. The Hamptons like for the rich folk, huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
Joe, you got a house in the
I got
Hamptons?
some people over there. I know some people who know some people. You know what I'm saying? Like, we good.
Okay. I like rich people, huh?
I know some people, Ocho. Hey, you know we gonna have plenty of room. We got some room now. You know y'all can come down to Hampton.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
When is it's in June? When is it?
I'm gonna give y'all the dates. I'm gonna send y'all the dates. I'm gonna have.
Y'all might. Hey, I need a place I can let my hair down. I can relax and laugh at Ocho when he go out there and the ball hit him in his head.
Oh no! Now you know I know how to play some. Listen, hey Joe, ping pong. Yeah. I'm the Liberty City ping pong champ and Overtown too.
That's me, Ocho. What? Ocho, who you think they call to train the Asian to play table tennis? Ocho, it's your boy.
Wait, who? Oh, you can't play no table tennis. You can't even see. You wear glasses.
Hey, sound like.
Hey, chat. Do me a favor, chat. Y'all send Joe on Twitter and Instagrams. Send him some clips of me playing tennis so he understands how good I am.
All right. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Pickleball.
You ain't good. But Joe, I agree with you. I think this is going to be a 7-game series. I think the Pistons are going to tie this thing up 3-3, and they're going to come back. Now, this is not going to be a good look for the Knicks if they lose this series, because remember they had the lead on the last year. They had the lead on the Pacers, and the Pacers win Game 6, and then they go into Knicks and go into Game 7, and they blow them out on their home court. Ooh, I don't know, Tibbs. Lose this one, you might be in trouble.
Might be in the hot seat. But yeah, that's just my gut feeling. I like how the Pistons playing. Look, every game you ain't gonna win. Every game is not gonna be pretty. You got to win some ugly games. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I think tonight was one of those ugly games that they ended up pulling out, and that ain't nothing but more experience for their young team over there,
especially on the road. It's one thing to win a close game at home, but you go on the road into a hostile environment. We don't understand what Madison Square MSG. We understand what that is, and that's a gritty team, the Knicks, and to go in there and get a hard-fought victory, Pistons got a lot of confidence. The Celtics close out the Magic. Game 5, Jason Tatum was sensational. 35 points, 8 rebounds, 10 assists. Celtics are 71 all-time in the playoffs when he records 10 assists. Jason Tatum's last 3 games, he went 35, 8, and 10, 37, 14, and 3, 36, 9, and 4. He's playing like that, and then you got Jaylen Brown gave you 23 and 6. Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be hard to stop him.
Hey, you know what, and Joe, it's almost unfair, man. It's almost unfair just watching him. I think about fair play when it comes to salary cap, and it's like, how do you have all these players? Not only do you have all these players that are good, not just your starting 5, the goddamn bench comes in.
Got Peyton Pritchard, Sam Hauser.
And they don't miss a beat. Obviously, the game of basketball is a game of runs, but you don't feel bad about subbing or having people coming in and out the game because you understand what you're getting once your starters go out. It's unfair, and I hate to jump the gun, but I'm sure it's fair for me to be able to say, and I'm sure the chat would agree with me, that the Celtics are probably going to end up winning the NBA championship again. And if they keep the same squad together, there's a chance they win that motherfucker again next year too.
It's possible. The guys coming off the bench, man, they barely missed shots tonight. I mean, they wasn't playing with Orlando. They was ready to close.
Man, Orlando had a lead, and next thing I know, they were down by 20. I was like, what the hell happened? Cause hey, I couldn't get the game, so I'm watching on my phone, and the thing is, it don't go. So I forgot. Did I hit the little back arrow, Ocho? That thing, I'm like, hold on, what happened?
Orlando need a point guard over there with Ben Carroll and Wagner.
And Wagner.
They need a PG over there.
Jalen Suggs is normally point guard. I don't know why they didn't play Cole. I don't know. Cole Anthony might have been hurt.
Nah,
might have been hurt, but
he gave him some decent minutes. He gave him some decent minutes.
Not enough though. But I'm saying he didn't play a whole lot the series. He played this. It seemed like he played this game out of desperation. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's like we ain't. Hey, let's throw all we got because he ain't been playing on the red. Because I watched him like, well, damn, where's Suggs? I know. Excuse me, Cole Anthony. Suggs is Nick currently. Jaylen Brown had 23.6 rebounds. Boston has won 16 straight playoff games when he scored 20 or more points.
That's crazy, man.
They got a two-headed monster. Because think about it. No, you got JT and JB. You got Derek White that can give you solid 20. You got Porzingis that can give you 20. You got Holiday that's going to play on both ends of the court and can give you somewhere 12 to 16. You got Al Horford, Big Al. Ain't no telling. Hey, he gonna play outstanding defense. He gonna rebound for you.
He gonna hit some shots.
Can give you double digits. Then you get Peyton Pritchard coming off the bench. You get Cole Hauser coming off the bench. They got a Cornette.
They got a bunch of guys chipping in, man. A bunch of guys chipping in. That's that championship pedigree. They know they roles. They play it to the T. They star in their roles. It's gonna be tough to beat them in a 7-game series. I don't care who you are.
JJ Redick said fatigue wasn't a factor in the Lakers' loss Sunday night. Redick became the first coach to use the same five for the entire half of the game since at least 1998, as far back as substitution tracking goes. JJ said today, our two best players missed layups at the rim, and I don't think they missed layups because they were tired. I spoke to everyone yesterday. They would have potentially played the second half, and they all understood. There was no issue with that. LA has been outscored 105 to 69 in the fourth quarter of this series. They're shooting 25 of 78, or 32%.
Hey, Unc.
That's fatigue. Yes.
Hey, Unc. The famous phrase when you play sports, fatigue makes a fool of us all.
Makes cowards of us all. But yes.
That too. Easy layups, easy layups. That's fatigue. Lack of concentration, lack of focus.
Yes.
One of the easiest shots to make. That's fatigue.
Yes.
Come on, now. Come on, JJ.
Because you're asking
LeBron.
Listen, I don't care what LeBron says. I don't care what he says. He played 46 minutes on 40-year-old legs. Yeah. There's a reason why he only took 2 shots. He had 0 points in the fourth quarter. He was exhausted.
Hey, and it's physical.
Luka played yes, because you got to bang Julius Randle. You got to chase somebody. It's not like you just standing out there like you're a traffic cop.
Right.
You
and
got
look,
to move.
You see Ant-Man out there taking the challenge. They having a whole shoving match out there. That takes energy, bro, to do that. You know, he ain't just walk down to the block, catch it on your spot, and get comfortable. He fighting, and then if you fight me down to this spot, by the time you get the ball, you're going to be a little exhausted. And that's that whole plan. Just wrestle him. Wear him down. Man, you can't play no whole half of no NBA basketball, playoff basketball, and don't think
with that intensity, with the focus that's required.
Stretch, yes. I say that definitely was fatigue for me. I mean, I just seen careless mistakes.
For sure.
You know, careless mistakes.
And what was he supposed to say? Of course, you're not going to say fatigue because you allowed those guys to play that many minutes, so that would make you look bad. Of course, you're not going to say fatigue was a part of it because it was your decision. I disagree. I think most people would disagree with you that fatigue was an issue. There's if fatigue wasn't an issue, teams would be playing their guys 24 minutes in the second half all the time. Nobody does that.
Yeah.
Nobody does that for a reason.
But listen, Unc and Joe, nobody does that for a reason. But in the Lakers situation, they don't have a choice but to do it. They even have a chance.
They got 6 points from their bench. They got 6 points from their bench, and theoretically it wasn't their bench because Finney Smith played the entire second half. The problem that they're running into is that Minnesota is able to play Rudy Gobert for 20 minutes. They can't play Jackson Hayes but for 6. So now you put LeBron at the 5. Now he has to bang Julius Randle, or he has to, So at some point in time, Gabe Vincent, Jackson Hayes, he's lost all confidence in Dalton Connect because Dalton Connect is DNP coach's decision. Yeah. And he can help him by spacing the floor and knocking down some threes. But he can't remember his defensive assignment. He can't remember the rotation and what he's supposed to do. Do I hedge? Do I go with the roll? What do I do?
I think
so, JJ.
I think it's a lot of pressure on the perimeter guys too. Austin Reeves,
Yeah.
It's a lot of pressure on them, not only to score, but to defend. Let me tell you something. In this atmosphere, playoff atmosphere, if you can't guard the first dribble or two to give yourself some time to where we can at least get eyes on the man or give you a little help, then win. If you getting beat off the first move, Ocho, man, we can't get help there fast enough to help you, man. Look, they getting in the paint. They getting in the teeth of our defense and doing whatever they want. Because look, if they get past the guards, our backline defense is Braun and Dorian Finney-Smith. And
or Rui.
Yeah, and then like, you have no rim protection. You in scramble mode every defensive possession, and it's just tough, man. It's just gonna be hard for them to win. I think the size that the Timberwolves have, they taking advantage of it.
I agree with you, Joe. I think the thing is what's happening is that, first of all, Luka can't stop nobody off the first dribble. So they're getting around him, and so when you bring help, guys are getting guys that's in the dunker spot are getting wide open shots and shoot around threes. So now, and then Ant-Man keeps it. He keeps Austin Reeves, or he keeps Rui, or he keeps Luka in the pick and roll. Hey, no, I want him. Right. Bring him to me. And then they let him play one-on-one. You can't let Ant-Man play one-on-one. He's a supreme skill one-on-one player. You got to make him play team ball. Make somebody else beat you. Especially just like tonight. We saw Jamal Murray get hot. He had 43 just like Ant-Man. And what happened? They let him play one-on-one. Okay, you let a guy get hot and you let him play one-on-one? You'll be sorry.
I think what has happened is by them trapping Ant-Man or kind of putting him in this little cage to make him get a ball up. He's making the right plays, Unc and Ocho, and them guys are making the Lakers pay, whether it's McDaniels getting dunks or threes or Randall, making the right play when he catch at the free throw line, where he attacking the basket because they ain't got no rim protection, and he's getting to the line, shooting free throws or whatever he wants. And then in the fourth quarter, when Ant-Man sees, he know he can beat the double team anytime he wants. So he starts beating the double team, and he starts putting the onus on the Lakers as far as getting in the paint, making plays, shooting the threes. And now you can't stop that.
But here's the thing, though, Joe, is that if you go back and look at Sunday's game, he's raising up, shooting threes from distance. Trap him and get the ball out of his hand. See, I want to make guys. Let's see if Jane McDaniel can make those plays in the fourth quarter with 5 minutes to go. I know Ant-Man can beat me. Ant-Man is one of the 5 or 6 great best players in the NBA. So I know what he's more than capable of doing.
Right.
Okay, let's see what you got, Jay McDaniel. You got that?
I think he can do it. He's shown and proven this series, that.
Well, I'm gonna see it again.
You're gonna see it again. In there.
I want to see it.
He's gonna be open. That man gonna be confident. He's gonna take his shots. He's gonna attack the basket. I think defensively, when he plays great defense, it kind of fuels his offense. You know what I mean? I think that's kind of for all of them. And if you notice, Minnesota, they guards, they don't give up a lot of easy points. I know Luka can go on a run. I know AR can get hot, but for the most part, they sit down and guard, man. They sit down and guard.
Yeah.
But see, the difference is that Luka is shooting over the top. Those guys are breaking you down, getting to the basket. So there's a difference. And look, there's a greater chance that you're going to miss that 27, 28-footer than me missing this layup.
Yeah.
Because you see what's happening, and it's finishing at the rim, or they're fouling him.
They ain't got no choice.
Guys are finishing. We really don't have. I mean, Luka can beat you off the dribble, but it's because of savviness. He ain't gonna just and buy you. He gonna herky jerky. He gonna sit down on you. He gonna step through you, hit off the glass and stuff like that. We got this tomorrow night though.
Whoa! Here we go. Here we go again.
Got this tomorrow night, though, Joe.
So hold on. You said Lakers in 5, right? So obviously that's not there's no chance for that. So you still feel the Lakers have a chance to win this series?
Come on, keep.
You really believe that though? I'm asking seriously.
No, I don't believe that. He just going with it because he been rolling with them all year.
Hold on, Joe. Let me check. You say we ain't gonna win tomorrow night?
No, I don't got y'all winning. I got Minnesota coming in there. I got them coming to La La Land, throwing a whole party up in there in crypto.
And you know what happened if y'all lose tomorrow, right?
Ain't nothing happening because we're not losing.
I'm just saying, you know what's going to. I'm hypothetically speaking. Do you know what
I
happens?
don't do hypotheticals. I don't do hypotheticals. Hypothetically, if I slept in my garage, I'd be a Maybach. But guess what? Hypothetical. Since if you sleep in your garage, you a cop?
Nope.
Nah, you a fool. Because you should be inside of the bed. So that's why I'm at. But put something on it, Joe.
Anything make you nervous? What you want?
Hey, what up on it?
Well, hold on, like,
no, you can't bet. Nobody bet with you. You owe people money.
Earn your stripes, Ocho. Pay them money.
I earned them. I earned my stripes. I wore stripes on my helmet.
You like what you call them? Hey, you remember Players Club? When St. Louis wouldn't play Dollar Bill, with a Dollar Bill wouldn't play St. Louis, and he come running out there, they doing something to little man, they would tear him up. Had his head all in the car, put the cigarette out on his nose.
Yeah. Hey,
he go in there, Dollar Bill say,
come on, man. Your rap sheet ain't that good right now, brother.
Man? Nah, my rap sheet good. I listen. The only person I ain't paid back is Unc. Everybody else got they due.
Damn.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and bet. You know what? Let's bet a dinner chops. Dinner at chops.
Dinner? Man, y'all bet sorry, man.
Go.
Nah, hey, cause he already know when they see Mr. Sharpe on the thing, they already go and cut that 10-ounce Wagyu A5. They already know when I come, they go and cut that thing out because they already know what I'm gonna order.
10-ounce who?
That Wagyu A5.
The top of the line, Ocho.
Yeah, Wagyu. Yeah.
Yeah.
They ain't got that at McDonald's, baby.
No, I'm saying I had some of the Wagyu from I went somewhere and I told Uncle about it. They brought it to the table. It was like in little strips. Yeah, Poppy. At Poppy, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was on a little date, yeah.
Luka Doncic has stepped up to pay for the entire expected cost of restoring a vandalized mural depicting Kobe and Gigi Bryant in downtown LA. He made a donation today to cover the entire goal of a GoFundMe page created by artist Louis Pacino. He wants to restore the mural titled Mambas Forever at 14th and Main Street. Luka, it's always been important to give back to the community. They gave me so much, so I just want to.
They messed the mural up?
I don't know why they. Come on, people.
And they play. Listen, man, they don't respect nothing.
People don't even care no more about nothing,
man.
I thought they. Look, no matter how beloved or great you were, somebody is not going to take it. Everybody don't like everybody.
Yeah.
So we just got to come to that conclusion. Like, man, Kobe. I thought, yeah, most people do like Kobe. 90% of the people in LA love Kobe.
Mm-hmm.
But ain't gonna be. There's never such a situation where it's all or every.
Yeah.
So once you remove all or every from your vocabulary,
right,
you be good.
I just thinking about it, man. Obviously, the passing of one of the greatest to ever play the game, and the
tragic passing.
Yeah, the tragic passing, but to even bother the mural with great understanding what Kobe means for that city, what he's done for the Lakers organization and the people of LA, to even want to vandalize a mural is beyond me. Beyond me.
I agree.
That's crazy.
I agree. Damn.
It says more about them than think about what it takes to go vandalize something. You ain't got nothing going on
just
in your life. I don't know. Yeah, you destroy some property that you didn't buy, it's not yours. People always destroy you. Hey, you want to destroy something? Destroy your issue.
And that's ridiculous.
Don't mess with mine.
They want to go viral. We in the 80s. Anything you do, go viral.
They catch the right person on the wrong day, and they're gonna be viral. Won't help.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
Goddamn Kobe, boy.
Stephon Castle is the recipient of the Wilt Chamberlain Trophy, the 2025 Kia NBA Rookie of the Year. Spurs have won back-to-back MVPs. Castle, 25, Victor Wembanyama, 24, and they're the first teammates to go back-to-back since, you know what, Ocho, who's the last teammates to go back-to-back?
Back-to-back Rookie of the Year.
Rookie of the Year.
Teammates?
Damn. Andrew Wiggins and Karl Anthony Towns. Don't worry, don't turn your head. You turn your head the other way, it's still gonna be correct.
I like the Spurs though. They got a promising future. You know, they get some help over there. They're gonna be all right. Because women,
because think about it. You know, they got Spurs. I mean, Wemby won it. Castle not won it. David Robinson won it. Tim Duncan won it. So they've had four rookie of the year.
Hey, in about 2 years, Wemby might be the best thing in the league.
He incredible. I mean, for me, he shoots a little bit too many threes for me. I like, hey, get your big, long, tall butt down on that block and shoot turn over one of your shoulders. But hey, that's where these guys are.
Yeah.
According to, there have been whispers around the league that the San Antonio Spurs could be a potential landing spot for one Kevin Durant. You like Wemby and KD together?
I do. Hey, it looked like he going somewhere in Texas, but I would love to see KD and Wemby.
Oh, Nico Harrison gonna try to make a move for him in Dallas.
Yeah.
I don't know if in terms of draft picks. Now we know he got one of the Lakers draft picks. I don't know if that's enough. I don't know if the Spurs want that draft pick and one of those bigs, Lively or Gafford or somebody else, because he wants to compare. He wants to pair Kyrie, AD, and
well,
KD.
Phoenix the one tried to trade him. It wasn't like he asked for no trade. KD didn't ask for no trade, so
no,
they probably be willing to do something. I can't see him not trading him. You know what I mean? They probably ain't gonna get actually what they want, but they'll probably get something.
No, you're not gonna get what you gave up for it. All those draft picks, and they gave up players.
They gave up who?
I say they gave up draft picks. You know, they gave up Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson, and I think they gave up like 4 first-round picks, 3 or 4 first-round picks,
and he didn't work out.
But you said, you know what, we're gonna win the championship. That's gonna be the last pick in the draft. Yada yada yada. I'm not worried about it. Now, what happens when you don't? You don't even make the playoffs, and what you could get to rebuild, that goes to somebody else. Right. So Ocho, you know what I'm saying? I buy all these blocks. I say, yeah, man, my house gonna be so nice. When I get this thing, they're like, no. Them blocks that you just bought, they belong to me. Yeah. Let me go and get those. So let me go and get those pieces that you was gonna build your house with. Mm-hmm. Nah, let me get that.
I still like KD. I still like KD going to OKC. Now I'm not sure how far OKC goes.
I don't believe you're going to OKC
in the playoffs. I think the pairing of him.
Sam Presti, like, nah, that's done going on. You didn't tell me, because look, they're looking at it like, hold on, bro. If we knew you was gonna leave, because think about it, a lot of times when you have a great player, you want to trade. If he know he leaving, I'm gonna trade you because I'm gonna get some compensation. Right. KD walked out the door and they ain't get nothing for him.
Yeah.
Think about what you could have got for KD 6 years ago. 6 first-round picks. He walked out the door and you got nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were able to rebuild it. A lot of that had to do with Shai, because think about what the Clippers gave up to get Paul George. Think about what the Rockets gave up to get Russ.
Mm-hmm.
They traded Chris Paul. So they just, and Sam, what you can say whatever you want about Sam Presti. He did draft KD. He did draft Russ. He did draft Harden, Ibaka, Reggie Jackson, Steven Adams, Jaylen Williams, all those Chet Holmgren, all those guys. He made the trade for Shai. He can put a team together now.
He got a great alpha talent. Ocho, I don't see that, Ocho.
No,
I see OKC doing really well in this playoff this year. I want to get KD, bro.
Okay. Go ahead, Ocho. Finish your thought.
I was going to say, what you think about KD coming to Miami with Ja and Giannis?
One of the 2 most interesting games today, and this is the game the chat's been begging us to talk about. The Lakers lose a close one at Minnesota. They have a 10-point lead going into the fourth quarter, but Ant-Man went berserk. He scored 16 of his game-high 43 points as they outscored the Lakers 32-13. 32-19, excuse me. The Lakers shot just 5 of 18 in the fourth, including 3 of 9 in the last 5 minutes. LeBron legs. I text Ash this, and I text this early. I said, it looks like JJ is going to roll with these guys the entire second half. I say, you talk about 46 minutes for LeBron on 40-year-old legs. You're talking about Luka, 45 and a half minutes. You're talking about Rui and Doe and AR. I say that's a lot of wear and tear. I say it's going to be very, very interesting. If this game comes down to the last 3, 4, 5 minutes, it's going to be very interesting if the Lakers can hold up. And you see LeBron took 2 shots in the fourth quarter. He had 0 points in the fourth quarter. He's exhausted. I think it's the first time in 20 years that nobody subbed for the Lakers in the second half of a ball game. Everybody that started the game played 24 minutes of a possible 24 minutes. And now I'm concerned because I don't know how the Lakers play better. You got 23 points on 9 of 16 shooting from Rui, 5 of 10, 23 points. You got LeBron, 27 points, 15 of 18 from the free throw line. He had 27, 12, 8, 3 steals, 3 blocks. Okay, you got Luka, gave you 38, 7 of 7 from the free throw line. He only had 1 rebound, 2 assists. They turned him into a scorer. You can live with that. I just don't want him to get 38 and 12 and assist total. You got AR. He only scored 17, but he got all of those in the second half. The bench gave us 6 points. And I think that was the difference in the ball game because their bench gave you 20 points. Nas Reed gave you 12 points. DiVincenzo gave you 8 points. And Gilgeous-Alexander Walker gave you 5 points. But it was Ant-Man and Drew Randall that really was. And McDaniel's been playing unbelievable. I don't know where this guy came from, but he's been sensational in the postseason. Well, Ant-Man did what a superstar is supposed to do, GP, and take the game.
Shannon Daniels is a defensive stopper. He plays like that, but he gives you more. I'm a compare Daniels to my son. They give you everything they have to do to win basketball games, not just defense. When they start scoring and they do special stuff, their team is going to win. We're going to go back to that, Chad. Listen to what I'm saying. We're going to go back to what Shannon just said. Why do you think Minnesota won? First of all, the Lakers can't play defense. They don't have no defense at all. You feel me? Yeah. That's just a bad thing.
And they need a big to protect the rim once they get beaten. They don't have that.
Absolutely. So now what happened is that Ant-Man got busy. So let me tell you about this. What should you do about a guy who gets hot? Double it. Get the ball out of his hand and make somebody else be special. But what they did? Minnesota got other people to come off the bench and be special and make shots. See, that's a difference. I was at my son's game last night, and they were beating up Curry for a long time. I kept saying, get him off the ball. Stop having him be on the ball so they can double him every time. And then they finally listened and started getting him at the bottom, and he started coming off picks. But when they started doubling him, and all of a sudden, who started getting busy? My son and other people. And they beat him. You know what I'm saying? You have to have a cast to support you. That's what the game is about. It ain't about superstars. Now, when this playoffs come, it ain't about superstars. It's about who gonna support my superstar to get me to win basketball games. And the teams who are winning now are a cast that's supporting cast their superstars. So when they superstars get to start going, reason why Edwards got busy today, because he was one-on-one with everybody. And ain't nobody gonna stop him one-on-one. If you start doubling on him and everybody else and not making shots, you're not gonna win games. It's not gonna happen. So when you start doing that, what it's gonna do? If my superstar passing the ball and my other supporters start making buckets, then what the coach is gonna start saying? Man, don't leave him. Don't leave him. We can't do it. But when your superstar go one-on-one, it's hard to guard a superstar one-on-one. Ain't nobody gonna guard nobody and stop nobody one-on-one. Is it like with you, Chad, and with you, Shannon? If they got single coverage on y'all,
I mean,
y'all getting that is like fish grease. Y'all, going out there and picking something. Boy, I'm gonna kill y'all every time I see y'all. One-on-one, I'm gonna get everything on y'all. So then y'all got to get double. Then who we gonna go to next? We're gonna go to another man and we're gonna start killing them. That's how the game goes. And if you don't have that supporting pass, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work in this league right now because these dudes are too athletic and they can get it. So that's who are winning games now because they're athletic, and they making shots, and our superstars don't have to work as hard as they do. Period.
Yeah. Hey, and GP, when I looked at the next game, obviously watching the Lakers play, with Luka having a good game and doing what he did, LeBron doing what he did earlier in the game, and they had contributions from everybody else. Obviously, the bench didn't score and support their big three, as you so want to call it in a sense. But the Wolves having 20 off the bench and then having goddamn Ant-Man go crazy tonight with 43, 9 and 6. That's what he's supposed to do. And Unc, you can't say or have a reason. Unc, we know LeBron is 40. We understand that. He's still playing the game, especially in a time like this. It ain't no time to come out. It ain't no you can't come out. You got to play the whole game, but you have to contribute more in that time, in crunch time, in order for your team to win. You got to. Legs tired, legs feeling good, it don't matter. That's just what it is. So we can't make excuses for him.
Chad, they don't do nothing anyway. They don't practice. They don't do nothing. They ain't tired. You know what I'm saying? And what I tell y'all is Shannon, he might be 40, but he's still doing what he do in this league. When you do what you do in this league and don't get no support and everybody keep focusing on you and beating you down, you're going to get tired.
Yes.
If you ain't got no support from nobody who making shots that free me up, then that's going to happen. Both of them can have 38, 27, or whatever they want to. But at the end, if ain't nobody doing nothing but us two, all we got to do is focus on you two. And then what's going to happen? You two my other people ain't doing no cash. You see Minnesota came off the bench and had support. So when it got time for the crucial time, you can't go and double Edwards because I'm worried about these dudes off the bench.
Worried about Julius Randle, worried about Nas Reed. I'm worried about McDaniels. I'm worried about DiVincenzo.
And Reed made a big three at the end, 3 minutes, 2 of them, you right, and busted them. So now, am I worried about him? Yes. I'm worried about him. So I can't go and say, no, I ain't going to try to guard him because he's going to make shots. So that's freed up everybody. And with LeBron and Luka, you can't say that. It ain't going to work like that. We got to just go and double them and hope that when they go to this other player, he going to miss shots. And what did the Lakers do? They
missed shots.
LeBron had 0 points in the fourth quarter. Luka had 1 rebound, 2 assists. It's his fewest rebounds and assists ever in a playoff game. The bench, Nas Reed had 12. DiVincenzo had 6. DiVincenzo had 8, and the Lakers had 6. And so it seems to me that they were like, you know what? We're content. We'll let you score. But what we're not going to do is let you get 38 and 8 assists, 38 and 10 assists, because now the others are involved. And so, and that played right into their hands. You see, if you look at Ant-Man, what did Ant-Man have today? Ant-Man had 43 and 6 assists. You see, he got others involved.
Right.
If you see people are like, well, why he didn't have no assists? Well, I would have had a double digits in assists if guy could have made shots. Luka smoked 2 layups. LeBron smoked the layup. Austin Reeves smoked the layup. When you playing a team like this, you have to cash in on every opportunity. Every opportunity.
And then Chad and Shannon, let's make another case for this. Look at the Denver game yesterday against the Clippers. You see the Joker. He was killing, right? They all try to go at him on the last second, 99. He go and take a fadeaway 3. They worried about him. Everybody worried about him. And then the air ball and who make the final dunk to win the game.
Aaron Gordon.
Okay, so that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. We gotta understand that other role players gotta be that type of guy, man. With this Denver stuff, that's what it is. And he wind up with 30-something, 20-something rebounds, 8 or 9 assists, man. 2.
Yeah, he had like 36, 21, and 8.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about. Your role players have to be with you in this day of era, in this basketball game, to win basketball games.
Check this stat out. Check this stat out. Nas Reed in the fourth quarter in this series has 26 points. He's 9 of 10 from the field goal. He's 6 of 6 from 3 in clutch. The last 5 minutes of the ball game, Ocho, the game is within 5 points. That's what they consider clutch time.
Right.
He's 6 of 6 from the 3 in clutch situation. He's 9 of 10 for the floor with 26 points. I mean, you talk about Jordan, you talk about Kobe, whomever. They've never been like this. You talk about a guy that's missed one shot. He's perfect from the 3.
And that's what we're talking about, Ocho, here, man. These type of dudes you have to have on your team. You remember the Lakers had Robert Horry, who did the same thing in their day. You know what I'm saying? When you have
big shot after big shot, bomb.
Big shot after big shot after big shot. You want a guy, and I tell people as I coach now in junior college, I said, you want to be on the floor with 6 minutes. You're the closer. You're the closer. I want you to make big shots. For with him and Reed, what was he last year? 6th man of the year.
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying? He coming in and making these big time shots. And that's what you want from these dudes. And that's the way you're going to win championships. That's the only way you're going to win championships in this NBA.
Okay, well, listen, now that we got all that good stuff out the way, let's talk about the meat and potatoes of this series and what's going on. Right now, the Lakers are down 3-1. Unc and GP, you could probably attest to this and have a better answer, but I'm sure, Unc, you probably know as well, being that your knowledge and acumen of the game of basketball is good. Do you see any scenario at all, any type of magical situation?
They go in 7, Ocho.
Come back?
GP, I see GP shaking his head. They go in 7.
Oh, wait. So you still feel there's a possibility that the Lakers can come back down?
Shannon, stop it. Me and you can bet a dinner on this.
Bet it, run it.
I run it. Any way you want to go, man. With it. I'm with that. There's no way the Lakers going to beat them 3 in a row. Ain't no way.
It's going 7 games.
No, they're not. They're
going
not
7. Because guess what? We got to see the problem that JJ ran into is that LeBron had just played 38, 40 minutes a night ago. And then you follow that up. Now, the best thing about this, they don't play again until Wednesday. So LeBron get an extra day. Luka get an extra day. We got this. We're going to go back to Minnesota. We're going to get that one, and then we come back to LA.
So are we saying the fact that they're losing is because their legs
No. I'm saying, no. That's a good team. But I'm saying, Ocho, when you play, just imagine how your legs feel. Just imagine if you had to play a football game on Monday and then you had to play another one on Wednesday. Not Thursday, Monday, Wednesday.
Yeah, I'd be good. I'm talking about
you would. Would you be good at 40 playing wide receiver?
Yeah, I think you would.
You wouldn't.
Yeah, I'd be good. But hold on, we talking about at 40.
Is different though. You know what I'm saying? You got it. Our mentality is different than that though. You can't compare them kids to us. You know what I'm saying? Our mentality
but
is
GP, you can have a mentality all you want to. That body, no. The mind willing, the body just ain't able to get up and down.
Well, Shannon, I'm gonna go and get a jacuzzi. I'm gonna kick it. I'm gonna get my legs right. I ain't going to practice. I ain't doing none of that. I'm gonna come back and give you 50. I'm telling you right now. And first of all, these dudes got a lot, but you got to understand, they lost in LA. Minnesota came in and defended home. It's going to be hard for you to beat them. They're going to go to LA, Minnesota, LA. Minnesota ain't going to lose at home. I'm guaranteeing that.
We supposed to have took 2 of them. We supposed to have took both of them get home. We got this, GP. We got that dinner bet.
Okay, I got you.
Hold on. Well, wait. Hold on. When y'all have a bet, right? When y'all have a bet and you talk about the dinner bet, is there a certain amount? Is there a certain restaurant you can and can't go to?
Go wherever you want to go, man.
We got this.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm confident on 3-1. They ain't coming back like that. They whole mentality messed up.
Hey, you know if anybody know how to come back from a 3-1 deficit, GP.
Yeah.
Are you with me?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, look here. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm saying, but look at what I'm telling you. I get it, but that ain't gonna happen. Look it, Shannon. this ain't no mentality of us. I'm gonna tell you on time, man. These dudes ain't cut like that, man. I don't care what you're saying.
Matter of fact,
they ain't cut like us, man. They ain't cut like, man, I'm gonna go, man. We gonna bust him for 3 games. Dude, these dudes want to go on vacation, man. You know what I'm saying?
We ain't going.
I'm trying to holler at you, man. Look here. They ain't going.
Hey, man, I want to make a sad bet.
You own. You can't make no bet.
Oh, Ocho. What side bet you on?
Oh, I'm saying, I'm with
you. Because Shannon said you can't make a bet because you already owe something. What you already owe?
Listen. I'm doing right by him. I owe him 5,200.
No,
right?
you owe me 5,200 plus 15%.
Ooh.
Okay. Ooh. Wait, you not the bank? You can't add.
Yes, you can.
Add that much interest.
Now,
let me ask you a question. Have you ever gone to the bank and borrowed money without paying interest on the money?
Yeah. Shannon.
I ain't never borrowed no money from the bank.
We ghetto, man. You can't do it like, man, we in the mafia.
Yeah.
We all that, man.
Yeah.
Let that go, man. Let that go, man. Let that get that 5,200 and let's ride with it, man.
Hey, GP, I got to put a little juice on it.
Yeah,
I know. Too long.
Hey, man, tell him to get you a bottle of something. You know what I'm saying? Get you a bottle of something, man, and let that go.
I mean, listen, I'm hey GP. I'm just trying to give him. I'm trying to give him a chance to double his money. So if
I just want that what I got.
Let's double it.
I just pay what you owe me.
Double or nothing.
Chad, I gotta go with Shannon, man. Just give me my 52, man. And then
all that doubling.
I can't double it up, man. I done built up the 50.
Okay. How you gonna double? He want to double up my money.
Yeah.
Hey,
bank. I know I owe you a couple of 100,000, but let me another. Hey, double or nothing. Loan me another couple of 100,000.
I'm just saying. Listen, I'm giving opportunity. I'm giving you opportunity to double your money. So when I do pay you, you have more than what you was gonna get in the first place.
That I hadn't got what I was supposed to be getting at the end of the season. The likelihood of me getting that double ain't happening either.
No, I told you when I see you, I'm gonna pay you. That's all.
59.80. You owe me 59.80 plus that 15%.
Ooh. 59. It went from 52 to 59.
Yep.
I don't hey, in this economy.
Thank you. Well, I need my money in this economy. LeBron said tired legs was not the cause of the misses. JJ Redick became the first coach to play 5 players for an entire half in the playoffs. JJ said on his starters playing the entire second half, it wasn't planned, but we just made the decision at halftime. Magic Johnson questioned the strategy. I'm just sick to my stomach that the Lakers lost this game after being in control most of the second half. I don't know if it's smart to play LeBron and Luka the entire second half after only having 1 day rest between game 3 and 4. We needed LeBron to take over in the fourth quarter, and he couldn't. He scored 0 points in the fourth. I agree. The refs missed a trip. Luka got tripped. I mean, that was a blatant trip. He doesn't fall on his own. We watched it. He gets tripped, so we should have been at the free throw line. Yes, Luka smoked the layup that would have put him up 7. They come down here to 3. So now all of a sudden being up 7, you're only up 2. You see how momentum swing? LeBron missed the layup, they come out of timeout, had a great curl set, smokes that layup. AR smoked the layup. It's just look. I think it was. LeBron is saying like he don't want to make excuses. But GP, when you ask that man to do, the man had the most rebounds of anybody that touched the court today. He had the most assists of anybody that touched the court today. He had the most blocked shots. He had the most steals. Well, DiVincenzo had the most steals. But you're talking about a 40-year-old that led in rebounds, led in block shots, led in assists. You're asking think about what you're asking a 40-year-old. A 40-year-old. What you're asking him to do.
And Shannon, I'm a comment on that. We own a freak of a nature type of dude. I get it what you're saying about he's different. He's a lot different. I don't agree with him not getting no rest in the second half. I think you resting for 2 or 3, 4 minutes each quarter, resting for like 2 or 3 minutes and bring him back and do the same thing. But what I do with JJ, I'm gonna go to JJ Redick's defense. He was saying, I can't lose this game. I'm gonna go with my player who I think gonna give me something. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He shouldn't have did that, and timeouts don't cut it sometimes. It don't work. I would have gave him 3 to 4 minutes or 5 minutes every quarter. I would have did 5 minutes and then still control it. I get what Magic is saying. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Give him his legs. I would have gave him third quarter, I would have set him 5 to 6 minutes and then played him the whole fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would have did. It was a bad decision on his behalf, but I thinking what JJ is thinking as the first year.
He needed that. He got to get this game.
I got to get this. And it didn't work out for him. Now what he's going to go back, he's going to reevaluate everything. He's going to give him rest because they need this win in LA on Wednesday. And I think they're going to get the win on LA on Wednesday.
Oh, they're going to get it.
They're going to get it. But I'm just saying.
Oh, so
he should have evaluated that a little bit different. I don't think it's legs and all that. I think he got tired and they went away from everything that they did. To me, you go put LeBron on the block, see if they're gonna double him, let him guard one-on-one and go at it. You know what I'm saying? If you watch the game, it's that too high. Watch Luka, watch LeBron. I focus on all of y'all. Put him on the block. Let him come down there and double him. You know what I'm saying? And do things like that, but they don't play that way. Y'all know Shannon and Chad. This game ain't like us. If I see you and Chad on a disadvantage, man, I'm going to run y'all play every day. I'm going to run
until they stop it.
Until you stop it.
Until they stop it.
And with me, with LeBron being 6'8", 260, I'm going to put you on the block. I'm not going to put you up top where everybody can focus in on you and we can suck in.
Right.
Put you on the block, and if you got to come double me, let me kick it to somebody, hit a jumper, then you're going to start being irrelevant that way. And they didn't play that game.
I knew LeBron was going to play a ton of minutes today because he normally takes his break at about 6 minutes, 6:30. He didn't take his break today until about 4 minutes. He got 2 minutes, and then he was right back in the game, and he didn't come out again. So I knew it was going to be one of those, and I texted Ash. I said, Ash, first of all, I knew they were in trouble, GP. LeBron is going off. Luka is going off, and they got a 4-point lead. Let that sink in now. All my artillery. And I only got a 4-point lead, and these guys are going haywire in the first half. So that's not good because if normally when guys going off, that's a 10, that's a 12, 14-point lead. You got both of your big guns, and Minnesota's right there. So they got to feel good. And as a matter of fact, they had a 3-point lead at the half. They're like, hold on. LeBron had 22. Luka got 21. That's 43 right there. And we still got the lead? Oh, we good. It's the same thing with the Lakers when they lost to the Nuggets. When LeBron went crazy in the first half, he had like 30, 32 points. GP, you remember that game?
Yeah.
In the first half, they're like, oh, he done. He done spin his wad. So he blew his load. We got this. He ended up, he had 32 at the half, ended up having 40 for the game because he exerted so much and it wasn't enough to get the separation that he needed. Luka and LeBron exerted so much. I think LeBron had 5 points in the third quarter, none in the fourth quarter. But they did a great job of taxing him. And because I think a lot of this, GP, because LeBron is so tired, they like, he's not even a threat when he's on the block because that's normally Julius Randle. Julius Randle takes a lot out of you because he's a big body guy. He wants to bang on you. He's going to bang you. When you playing defense on him, he's going to bang on you. When you're playing defense on him, he's going to bang on you. So it's just bang, bang, bang. And after a while, that zaps the legs.
But then Shannon, let me tell you this. Even doing that, why'd I get him in foul trouble? Let him bang, bang me, man. I'd go at him, spin on him, do the things you do. But that means you got to work the game the right way. Y'all remember when I played? Give me the ball on the block. I want you to bang on me because I'm going to spin on you and I'm going to kill you every day. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta get to that level where LeBron has to learn, don't bang, bang, bang. Work with him. Get Randall out the game because what's the next person that's gonna come in that game on Minnesota's bench that can handle me? Not too many people. Not too many people. So that's being coached and being smart. That's why I say nowadays IQ ain't in this game. It's all
athleticism.
Athletic ability. It's athletic ability. This ain't no IQ game right now. I'm going to tell everybody. Ain't too many guys in here got IQs like that. You know what I'm saying? LeBron don't have to bang that boy. If he hit me one time on my back, spin on him, get a foul, get him in foul trouble, then what's going to happen? You're going to sub.
Right.
You gonna sub.
Mm-hmm.
And ain't nobody gonna come off that bench that gonna handle LeBron, who muscling them and bullying them. But when you get a guy who's checked out and he's tired,
yeah.
but let's say again, Shannon, let's think about the last play of the game. What LeBron did, he turned the ball over again. He turned the ball over.
Why can't they get the ball inbounds? Because we've seen Reed, we've seen so many times, guys. Does anybody know how to hard cut? Does anybody know how to set a back pick?
But let me tell you this, Shannon. What about just putting your forearm on the motherfucker and just post and get off and post ball down that way? Why you don't do that? Why you don't do that? And then if they try to double me, what are they gonna do? I'm gonna get the ball to the neck dude and post it up. I'm telling you once again, IQ. It ain't no IQ in this game. I mean, if you want to get me the ball, I'm gonna get the ball. Especially if we can go in the back court, I'm gonna hold you off, push you off, and you throw that ball out there, and I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna go get it. Don't try to make none of them heroic passes that you see, man. These dudes is not having IQs like that. They don't have IQs like that.
Hey, hold on, but both of y'all said the same thing, right? You and Unc got a friendly dinner.
Yeah.
You say Lakers gonna lose. Well, both of you came to the party and both said, hell, the Lakers are gonna win Wednesday. You said they're gonna win the game Wednesday, GP. So if they could win the game Wednesday, if they could win one, they could win two.
But I don't think that. But you're gonna exert, Chad. You're gonna exert a lot. Then you going home against a team that's in Minnesota that plays well at home. They play well at home. I get it. You're gonna exert all your time, but think about the odds of everything. Who done came back from a 3-1 series deficit and win as many games as they win? They're not gonna win 3 in a row. I'm just not gonna say that. I can't do it. You done won. You done lost 2 games in Minnesota. You lost 1 game at home, and you lost the first game, Chad, at home.
Yeah.
So what do you think now? And what have Shannon said? Shannon say they're getting old. Legs are tired. They got 2 days off. What you gonna do? How you gonna work that out? All right. Is your mindset that I'm gonna try to win this? Chad, I'm gonna ask you again. Do you think their mindset is saying, "Then we're gonna come back and win 3 in a row"? They're not doing that. They talking about going home. They talking about going to Cancun. You know what I'm saying? And we'll work with it next year. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm just saying it's gonna be hard for the Lakers to win 3 in a row against this young Hog team that Shannon has just told you. People are coming off the bench, doing what they do. You feel what I'm saying? And doing what they do. Yeah, we thinking about the NBA. NBA don't want it to be like Oklahoma City, go full blank. They trying to get TV.
Y'all cut into the church's money.
Yeah, you doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Now I ain't gonna keep letting you just. I'm just gonna do whatever. I'm gonna call the calls that I have to call, whatever. And you got to think about it though, Chad. Who you think is more talented? What team you think was more talented, Chad? Minnesota or Lakers?
Minnesota.
They're not gonna do that, man. Yeah. And people coming off the bench doing what they do. Shannon just told you.
Yeah.
Their bench is being more productive than the Lakers bench. It's all it is, man. It's who gonna be the people that support that superstar cast. And I think Minnesota got that.
Yeah, I agree.
Dang.
I agree. And that's the thing. I mean, they were so close. They had a 10-point lead. I'm not so sure with a 10-point lead. I think I try to give LeBron 2 minutes to start the fourth. We got a lead.
Well, Chad, I say like this, like they with the Warriors. Sub him 3 minutes, bring him in, sub him at 7. You got 5 minutes on the clock, then bring him back in the fourth quarter. And let him play the whole fourth quarter. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, that's how you got to do it. But I just don't think that chemistry is right when you got 2 guys on both sides, isoing the basketball, and you watching them play basketball. That's not a good deal for me. It's just like what we did when we played basketball. We put it in the post and let our big man dominate. If you don't get him, he's going to score every time. But if you start scoring, we're going to double him. And what do our big man do? Kick it, and we get easy buckets, and we rotate and make people rotate. That ain't the game nowadays. We just talking about shooting threes, one-on-one ISO, trying to do what we do, and it don't work. If you don't have that cast that's making them big-time shots, which Minnesota did today,
yes,
they made big-time shots, and it don't work. It won't work. It just won't work.
Lakers definitely got their work cut out for them. They're going to have to play, hopefully, I don't know if you can get another 25-point game out of Rui Hachimura. Rui was sensational today. This is by far his best game in the playoffs, and he played extremely well. I don't know if you're going to be able to get, because he was 5 of 10. He was 9 of 16, played 41 minutes, gave you 23 points. LeBron was 27, 12, 8, 3, 3. Austin Reeves, he came in and he didn't play. He was terrible. He got in foul trouble. He was terrible in the first half. 17, 7, and 4. I can live with that. I like having something spread out. But Julius Randle started that game off. He was extremely aggressive. And that's his game. He's an aggressive player. He's going to try to put the ball on the floor. He's going to put pressure. He's going to attack the rim. Jaden McDaniels didn't start off strong, but down the stretch, he made all the hustle plays. He got the and one. He made a big-time three. Ant-Man was Ant-Man, but it was Nas Reed and Donde DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo getting a rebound, knocking down a three. You get Nas Reed knocking down 2 big threes. DiVincenzo getting an and one. And I was like, you know what? Because DiVincenzo got one, and LeBron skied. Is like, oh, the old man still got some juice in the tank. GP.
Yeah.
But it was. I just think the thing is, they were tired, but Ant-Man, he said he's dreamt his whole life of these moments, and you can tell. 12 of 23, 5 of 10 from the three-point line, 14 of 17, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, and he only had 1 turnover.
Well, Chad and Shannon, he told you this summer when he was in the Olympics. When he started shooting threes, playing as Steph Curry, and he said, man, I was in them games shooting them threes. What is he came back and did? He said, I'm going to shoot more threes this year, and look at his percentage come on the threes. His confidence is way here. When you give a player like that type of ability to do that and become that type of player, put him on an Olympic team, give him that type of ability to become a superstar, a real superstar. Yeah. And he make his shots and he get confident. It's hard to stop a basketball player like that. And he has proven it. He has proven it that he is the primary player to be that NBA player who take over this league. And that's what he's doing. Every day after them games and he's doing his post-game, all he doing is smiling because he knows it's easy. It's easy for him. Yeah. It's easy. And that's what he's doing. And he's showing you that he can put this team on his back. They thought when they got rid of Cat that it was going to be all over. No. That boy took this game to another level and did what he do. And they the sixth seed beating the 3rd seed. And that's what these teams is. That's why I tell everybody, stop talking about these seeds and all that with these 82 games. That is just crap to me. About none of that. You got to go play in these playoffs and get out. And they showing the Lakers that I don't care what seed you are, we gonna go get at you, and they get at them.
The thing is that when you look at it, GP, is that because he can shoot the 3, you got to hug up on him, and now he can go by you. You see what he's going by? Yeah. He's gonna kick, or he's going all the way to the rim. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna play off him, hand down, man down, Mark Jackson. And so now he's got that 3 ball in his bag. He always had the ability to go around you and finish over top of you. So how do I defend him? If I give him too much airspace, he gonna rise up and shoot. He gonna raise up and shoot the 3. If I hug up on him to take away the 3, he gonna go by me and finish on top of me. So I mean, you're at his mercy. And you same thing with Steph Curry. Steph Curry used to be he settled for the 3. Now you see Steph put the ball on the floor and get to his float game.
Yeah. And then Shannon, you think about that. When I was at the game last night, what Houston tried to do to Steph Curry was double him every time. I kept screaming. I said, get him off the ball. Don't let him double him. Let him come off the baseline and do like Reggie Miller or Rip Hamilton, and they at his mercy. As soon as they did that, Houston fell apart. They fell apart.
Yeah.
But what did the Warriors do? They had other people who made shots and did things that they do. Because and then what Curry did, he started being one-on-one, and then he started being Curry. He liked PlayStation. He
started cooking.
Everything you see is PlayStation, man. Right. And he started cooking, and he started hitting shots, and then they started doing it, and he started making the right pass, and then they start finishing. They start saying, man, what can I do? And when they start finishing, he started going one-on-one, and there ain't nobody can guard nobody like that with no talent like that one-on-one. So there's no way. No way.
Jalen Green spoke about the exchange between him and Draymond at the end of the game when Draymond told Jalen Green, go paint your nails. Jalen said, just talking. He can't really do much anything else. So talking is his only way. GP, did y'all, high, because now they throw a tech on you. You guys used to be at all each other's face, spit flying everywhere. Now you say one thing, you look at the guy funny.
Tech. This is weak basketball, man. Let these dudes play, man. Let them talk crazy, man. I'm with it. I was right there when I seen all of that and all that, yeah. I mean, these dudes ain't so really. I'm gonna tell y'all, Shannon and Chad, get outside, man, and go outside to the restaurant and see them one-on-one. That ain't gonna work. That get out of here, man. That ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can talk all that, man, and be whatever. Just prove it on the basketball court.
Yeah.
To me, prove it on the floor. Don't get mad at what somebody else say. You know what I'm saying?
Stop him from doing it, and he won't say it no more.
There it is. That's what I did. That's why I talk crack trash. I can back it up. If you say something to me, I'm going to give you 40. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you 40, 10, 8, whatever. And then I'm going to be like, yeah, we won. What's happening? Stop all that wah, man. Because ain't none of them tough like that. Them dudes ain't no gangsters, man. Ain't nobody shot no pistols and did all that, man, in their life, man. Them dudes ain't even on that. You know what I'm saying? Stop being like you Billy Bad. You ain't Billy Bad, man. Because if we get you one-on-one somewhere, man, we knuckle up, them dudes ain't going to be like that. Ain't going to be like that, man. So, man, just go on and prove it on the floor, man, and go on about your business. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know, and it was legit. It was just like if somebody say, man, I was with your wife last night. Yeah, I was with yours last night too. That's why I wasn't home either. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't tripping. Yeah, you was with her, go on, be with her. You feel what I'm saying? Because I was with yours last night too. You know, while you was thinking about me. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm with it, man. I ain't on that, man. All that
GP say he with the ish.
Yeah, I ain't with that woo. Man, go ahead and prove it on the basketball court, man. And that's what I'm talking about. Prove it tomorrow. If you mad, go get it. Go get it. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So that's all I got to say about that. Go get it.
Thunder sweep the Grizzlies. SGA had 38 points and finally found his rhythm. In the first 3 games, he was averaging 24 points per game, but it was taking him almost 23 shots to get those. He was shooting 35% when he shot almost 52% from the floor in the regular season. He had made only 6 of 24 threes, shooting 25%, but in game 4, SGA was SGA. 13 of 24, 11 of 13 free throws. They end up sweeping the Memphis Grizzlies, and you knew it was over. They had a 27-point lead. Ja goes up, comes down, and hey, that lead dissipates. They end up losing that game, so you know it was just a matter of time before they ended up getting swept. So they passed the first test. You know, they've been the best team in the Western Conference for the entirety of the season, Twan. So what do you think? They're going to play the winner of the Clippers-Nuggets series. What you like? Can anybody pose a threat to him?
Honestly, I just think they don't have that next guy. You know, I think Shai should be the MVP this year. Could have won it last year. I wouldn't have had no problem with it. I think this year he gets it. I don't see the second guy. I just haven't seen. I mean, we know Williams has played great.
Excuse me.
I do like him, but I need to see him put to the test. I need to see him put to the test where he had to get 30, 35 on a given night.
Right.
So until I see that, I don't trust them against a veteran team. I just think you get one of the Clippers or Denver, whichever team you face, those guys have been there before. They're gonna know how to guard you. The respect levels are a little different. They got the toughness to go in your building to get a win.
Right.
That's where they're gonna be a little different at. It's actually kind of bad for them to see either one of those teams, because those teams are older teams and the veteran teams that can give them trouble because they know how to play in the playoffs. So neither one of those teams are going to be great matchups for them, but they are a great home team. And by having the best record, I always say this, it means something when you take care of business in the season, because you get those most important games on the floor, on your floor. You get that 5 and 7. You get 5 and 7 on your home floor. That's why you take care of business during the season. I never forget that. You always want to have that home court advantage. So that's where they can be. That's where they can have the advantage, because they play so great in that building. But it's going to be tough for them. The next rounds are going to be tough for them. Look for them to be long series. And can anybody else step up and help Shai out? We know Shai's going to have some moments where he gets 35, 40, hell, maybe even 45. Who's going to be that next guy that steps up? And that's going to be remain to be seen.
Hey, Twan, so basically, probably OKC is similar to in the same situation based on who they play, whether it be the Nuggets, whether it be the Clippers. They're going to be in a similar situation like the Rockets right now with the Warriors.
Yeah, it's just not saying that they're young. The OKC guys have been together a while. I just think, and you guys know this, and Shai, goes back to what you did to start the show off. When you start naming stars, you don't even name Shai. You didn't name nobody else off OKC. That's a team that won 60 games this year. Think about it. You didn't name 2-3 guys off OKC. I just don't think, and nothing wrong with that. They have great complementary guys. They got great role players. I just don't see that next superstar, a guy that can help you win a game. Who's going to go win a game besides Shai? I want to see that. Let's see the next guy step up and get 30, 35. Let's see Shai have 10 points, a bad night, foul trouble. He don't get it done. Who's going to be that next guy that steps up for them? So that remains to be seen. That's where the test is going to come in at.
Yeah, I look, I didn't think Memphis was going to do much. And when Scottie Pippen Jr. was your best player on the Memphis Grizzlies, and I'm happy for him because he seemingly found a home in Memphis, and they're giving him opportunity to showcase his ability. But I didn't really expect much from Memphis in this series. Even with Ja, maybe they could have got a game. Maybe a game. Maybe a game. I think that game they had a 27-point lead. I think if Ja stays in, they probably win that one. Yeah, maybe they get a game. Maybe. All things being equal, they get 2. But I mean, you look at them. Holmgren had 11. Jalen Williams had 23. Hartenstein had 11 and 12. Shai. But what they kill you is that, they're a great defensive team because they got Caruso, they got Isaiah Joe, they got Wallace, they got Lou Dort, they got Chet that can protect the rim if somebody gets beat off the dribble. They got 2 bigs. They don't have a problem playing 2 bigs, but then when they go small, they got guys that are scrappy, they can defend. Everybody can defend at an extremely high level. But I agree with you. But the question is, man, you got to be able to have Shai under control. Because if you don't, he'll end up shooting 15, 20 free throws on you. Because
you have to.
Go ahead, Twan.
No, I'm saying you have to beat them. I do agree with you. You have to beat them. They're not gonna beat themselves. I think with the young group, they got fresh legs. They play lively. They play great at home. So they're gonna, and they got a guy. I mean, Shai is a guy. He's a guy that can get you 35, 40. That's what you want in the playoffs. They got all the ingredients to make a deep run. I just worry when you get into a series with better teams that may double team Shai and may force some other guys to beat you. Are those other guys ready to deliver at the level that you need to? Think about some of these teams. I mean, think about the Lakers. They got 2 guys that can get it done. When we talk about OKC, we just don't. Williams is great. Don't get me wrong. He's a great young player. He made the All-Star team this year. He's shown that he can be a 20, 25-point scorer. Hell, he's had some 30-point performances. But you got to have another guy that can go to. I don't think as you get along, you start playing the better teams, they're not going to let Shai beat them. I just don't think that. I think they're going to double team. They're going to make these other guys have to beat them. If I was playing against them, that's what I would do. But the OKC did the right thing. Everything got to come through them. They got
Yeah.
4 games on their floor. And I think that's what they did a good job. But they played well there. And you guys know this, and you guys been watching enough basketball. The road guys play better at home. So now you got those young guys or young guys on the bench playing at home. They play a lot better. That's what the advantage is for OKC.
Yeah, because they had 5 guys, even though they go on the road, it was a close game. They have 5 guys in double figures. Holmgren had 11. Jalen Williams had 23. Hartenstein had 11. Shai had 38. And Isaiah Joe had 11. And Wiggins had 9. But that's
You
what
hear them numbers, though, Chad. You hear them other numbers kind of low, though, Chad. You see, you need somebody else. You see them other numbers a little low now. Somebody else, if you play a better team, they played Memphis.
Right.
Play one of them big dogs. It's gonna be a little different.
But you know what I like? But I like, not to cut you off, Ocho, what I like is that that Williams and Shai take most of the shots. Because you look at it, they took a combined 45 shots, and then you had Holmgren with the next most shot at 9. You had a guy took 7, one guy took 4, 1, 5, 7, 7, 8. So your big dog's eating. You got because sometimes you get to the playoffs, guys try to make a name for themselves, and that's all of a sudden you supposed to be shooting 7, 8 times, and all of a sudden you shoot 14, 15 times. No, whoa, what you doing? Coach, did you see that?
Hey, Andrew Wiggins, same.
No. Andrew Wiggins is down is in Miami with you.
Miami.
You just said that's
The
another Andrew Wiggins.
They got
what?
They got another Wiggins on their team. Yeah, they got a young Wiggins on their team.
Yeah.
Okay.
He can score. Did not want to be Wiggins ain't bad. He can shoot the ball.
Yo, yeah, I like Wallace. I like Isaiah Joe, but they all can defend. Look at Caruso, can defend. Lou Dort can defend. Isaiah Joe can defend. Carson Wallace can defend. Hey, Chet Holmgren defend. So no matter, even Shai was like top 3 in steals. So no matter who you have on the court, you still have at least 3 guys that can defend on the ball at all times. And then if Shai's in there, you got somebody that can protect the paint, protect the rim. Hartenstein, I mean, look, he can't protect but he's a big body. He'll block a shot a shot here or there. I like the way they make up, but like you said, we'll see next round. Ja didn't want to be seen on camera on the bench. He saw the broadcast camera on him and put his hand over his face. Juan, you good with this?
Nah, man, I feel bad for my guy. Shannon, I remember you had me on when you was back on with Fox and we was talking about him and we had a long discussion with him, man. I just wish he did. I mean, he's such a terrific talent, man. I just wish he'd lock in on playing basketball. You know what I'm saying? And take what come with it. That's the good coverage you want. You want your fans to see you care about your team and that you're upset that you're not playing. That's when you want the camera on you. So I just hope he gets it together. I got a lot of respect for him. I want him to be, I think he could be one of the greatest players to play in the game at the point guard position. When he's healthy, and he gives you that stretch of 20, 25 games where he's just playing basketball and not shooting a gun and not doing all those crazy things, he's one of the best players in the league.
He is.
But, we just don't know if he ever going to figure it out. So I get disappointed in him a little bit on that because it's I hope this talent doesn't go to waste. Because Adam Silver, after a while, it's going to be, you're going to have to go see the big dog again, and you ain't going to like what he's going to do to you.
Do you think he needs to be out of Memphis in order for him to really blossom and fully develop?
Yep, right on down here in Miami. Yep, most definitely. I'll take care of him.
Chad, he can't come to Miami. Pat Riley.
I got him.
Pat Riley, Eric Spoelstra ain't playing that, man.
That's why I mean. Sometimes that's what you need. Sometimes you need to go somewhere like this where you have 2 old school type coaches that approach the game of basketball different.
Ocho,
they got structure
in the middle.
They got discipline.
You right here right now, and you try to go all the way over here. You see all that space in between? You got to stop up in the middle, Ocho.
It's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
Do I think he needs another place?
Change the scenery?
I don't think he needs a change of scenery. I think they have to really strategically make sure that they keep the right guys around him. And how sometimes you bring a veteran on the team that maybe not going to get a lot of minutes that can help you control that locker room. You know how it is to help control some of the out the court activities. I think that's what they need to do. Sometimes it's good to pick up a guy like that. Maybe a guy that's not going to do much. You know what I mean? Think about that Boston Celtics team. They put Al Horford, a nice veteran, on the team with them, who's been on their team for the last 3-4 years. Been great for them. A good locker room guy. You know what I mean? That's what you need. You need some locker room guys sometime. I think that I like them in Memphis because they've been successful. They've had some winners. It's not like they're a bad team. They got some pieces there. He doesn't have to be moved, but he's going to have to clean up some things. And I think he can use another superstar. I would like to see. I don't know if they'll be able to in free
Well,
agency.
Triple J was supposed to be a superstar.
I don't know.
I'm just telling you, they paid him like one.
Yeah, I don't know if he kind of took a couple steps back this year.
Especially in this series.
Yeah, they was banged up this year a lot off and on. So I'm not gonna put too much on this season and the coaching change and all that stuff they went through. That firing of the coach was kind of weird to me. I know y'all covered that a long time ago.
Yeah,
I think that played a part too.
A couple of years ago, Ja Morant said, "I'm fine in the West. I might have to worry about Boston, but I'm fine in the West." 0 playoff series wins, 1 head coach fine, and 2 suspensions. Is he fine in the West, Juan?
Nah, he's not fine in the West. Yeah. I mean, for us that love sports and we love to see guys make it and do great, I would love to see him on the Miami Heat, where it's structure, where it's discipline, where basketball has to come first. I would love to see him in that type of situation where they can get some of that junk out of him. But we don't know. I mean, Memphis has to make a major decision on whether or not they want to continue to build around him and kind of go through his antics, or you make a move for him while he still has a little value, because I think he still has some value right now.
Yeah, for sure.
So I think you can get something for him, and maybe it might be kind of you guys mutual agreement. Hey, I tried it here. I need a new surrounding. I want to try something different. Maybe you can make a move in that sense, because they're 2 totally different teams with and without him. They're going to have to figure it out. Yeah. 2 totally different teams.
I like it. Unc. I like it. Hey, Mickey Harrison, I know you're going to see this. Pat, I know you're going to see this. Spolstra, holla at your boy. My number is still the same. We can go get Ja sometime in the summer. Listen, I put the pieces in place. I make sure he's good away from the court. I got the right kind of people. We don't play no games. We don't do none of that.
Okay.
Ain't gonna be no driving, ain't gonna be no shooting, ain't gonna be throwing on no grenades. We don't do that.
You gonna get him an Uber? You gonna get him an Uber?
Hey,
or get him a driver?
No. I got a driver for him. I got a driver. We'll get him every way he needs to go. We won't even. Okay. We don't. Twan, I've been in Miami all my life. I don't even club. I ain't been to club live yet. I just went to booby trap for the first time 2 weeks ago. Boy, I'm 57 years old. So I know if I can get John down here to Miami, I can keep him aligned. We got the same goal. I want to see you succeed.